So we're going to go into episode 4 of Chernobyll. Play.
Why didn't you press the AZ5 button?
That's when it exploded.
I admire this mind man so much.
What is everyone gonna hear? How many men do you require?
So that guy that they were focusing on, the one that was on the line, he might be a poignant character in all this because a camera zoomed in on his face.
It's time to go.
Why?
It's not safe here. There's radiation in the air. What's wrong with you?
What do I care about safe? When I was 12, the revolution came. My parents died. 2 of my sisters died. My brothers never came home. Of something I cannot see at all.
It's time to go.
Don't threaten to shoot her. That's not what I want. He shot the cow. Yeah, 4 months. I actually saw that she was pregnant from the very beginning, but I'm surprised that she was telling her husband we're going to have a baby. Maybe because my mind went towards pregnancy because we saw her vomit. It was in the first trimester, maybe but that was quick. Usually vomiting for me starts in the 3rd month, 2nd, 3rd month. So for the husband not to know, she told him. And 4 months later, so this must be her 6th, 7th month of being pregnant. The baby is still developing at that stage.
I'll meet him there.
Why is the core still exposed to the air? Why have we not already covered?
It'll kill anyone who gets near it.
1,000 Rontgen per hour. 2 hours of exposure is fatal. And if we line them with lead, they can withstand the radiation.
At least we can keep a man off a roof.
Robots only. The amount of gamma radiation penetrates everything.
It would be fair to say that that piece of roof is the most dangerous place on Earth.
What do we do?
Tent 181. It's a little early.
Bachu.
Pavel.
What unit were you in Afghanistan?
Afghanistan.
I'm not in the military.
That's what I was just... Afghanistan. So the people they gathered,
Running out
so
of
they
men.
put civilians to shock up, to make up for the absence of people. So they took all the soldiers, now they're taking people off the streets.
Those guys, they cut down trees.
What about them?
I don't know them. He's with me. You understand? Over your clothes. Fucking shit.
You didn't let me know which way.
You ever go hunting? Today's your lucky day. We do animal control. They run right up to you.
And
Bang.
then you kill them.
Plus 1,000 rubles.
1,000 rubles. The other guys, they gave them 400 rubles. What is 1,000 rubles? You've not seen the after effects when your skin is peeling from your body, and they don't know. Absence of information. This thing makes me not trust the government at all. At all. So when they even take our children to go into the science labs, half of them don't know what they're being exposed to, and that is on a small academic level. You know, I'm also watching Breaking Bad, and this is what his wife was telling him, that they don't protect you when you're in school. They tell you to deal with all these chemicals, because she thought the cancer might have come from it, but the guy was like, no. Walter was like, it's not that. But isn't it maybe that? It might be that baby level. This is high-end level, senior level.
Yes.
I'm working for the Central Committee.
can have that one.
Thank you, comrade.
All clear?
Tell me when we're ready to move it. The committee have informed me that they may have found something that could work up there from the outside. Begin.
Valer, what's that? Smile.
Is a lie. Dyatlov is still alive.
Your condition has improved, Comrade Dyatlov.
No, leave.
When you gave the order,
Order? What order? Was the only good decision I made, incompetent morons.
Why is he recovering?
they made a mistake.
What are you after here? Why are you asking me this?
I'm not here to blame you. I'm here to find out what happened. Can you help me or not? You're not even curious.
What for?
If you hit an animal and it doesn't die, keep shooting until it does. I've killed a lot of people. Once we start, they'll run inside where they feel safe, okay? Good.
There'll be one behind. Don't touch it though.
Don't let them suffer. Sorry. Sorry.
What are you looking at?
You gonna eat?
No.
Look, this happens to everyone the first time. My first time. Man was there and I shot him in the stomach. I was so scared I didn't pull the trigger again for the rest of the day.
Our goal is the happiness of all mankind.
Yeah. Come on.
September. We were in May at the last episode. May. Now September. May, June, July, August. 5 months. That woman should have given birth by now. Or if not very close to.
Easy now, careful. What the Germans named him? Joker.
Motor's good. Signal's good.
Germans.
It's already out?
It's not the signal, it's the vehicle.
What?
It's dead.
No, they're listening! I want them to hear! I want them to hear! Don't give a fuck!
That robot was never going to work.
That the water I room for it might be. It's chemical. Shouldn't let it touch you.
If we don't clear the roof, we can't build a cover over it.
What about lead?
Even if we're still talking about boiling metal in a helicopter.
We need another robot.
Ask the
One that can
Americans.
withstand the Americans.
If the Americans had that kind of technology, do you really think they'd give it to us? And even if they would, the Central Committee would never stoop to ask. You know it, I know it, that there are no robots.
Rather than you ask the Americans for help, you use to kill your own people. Oh. Because of you are coming up with these your ideas. What did they see, like a bear or a lion?
A lot today.
Where do they get their food?
Eat each other.
Everyone will bite one of them and then they'll be infected. Not that that's what I'm praying. No, it's they're doing their job. Seek a cat. I won't go.
Just go outside. Go.
Still shooting. He's probably going through the rest of the house.
Ты добычи, вороня нет. Ты добычи нет.
Soviet people have had enough of this accident. Because of the nature of the working area, you will each have no more than 90 seconds to solve this problem. Listen carefully to each of my instructions and do exactly as you have been told. Some of it is in blocks weighing approximately 40 to 50. Take care not to stumble. There's a hole in the roof.
It's time to go. On my mark, ready, go.
They were deceived. So heavy. 90 seconds has not passed. What happened? You fell.
You're done.
This thing hurts me so much. Woman, you're ready. Oh my God. December, oh my goodness. For 2 months. Of course it's 3 months. Because it was September, October, November, December. 3 months. Oh my goodness gracious, please. I'm seeing it already in my mind.
We're going to be asked to give expert testimony. All three of us.
What are they asking you to do? Every decision, every button push, every turn of a switch, top to North was telling the truth. I think this article may have the answer.
The operators pressed AZ5, but instead of the power going down, it went up.
Circumstances, the Chernobyl staff stalled the reactor.
Why on earth would they press that button?
Knowing that
They
this
didn't
was
know.
because it had been taken out from the 1975.
10 years ago.
Hey!
There could be no doubt about the supremacy.
Right now, we have to fix them.
To make a deal with the KGB.
A deal with the KGB. And I'm naive. Do you know the name Vasily Ignatenko? He died 2 weeks after the accident. I've been looking in on his widow. She gave birth. A girl. The baby lived for 4 hours. They said the radiation would have killed the mother, but the baby absorbed it instead. Why children have to die to save their mothers? Someone has to start telling the truth.
You have performed your duties perfectly.
You sent them to die. Hey! I don't know how I feel. I just, my heart is hurting me. I feel I hate this world somehow. And I don't feel good that I said that, but this world isn't good. So please, this world, they're not good. Baby absorbed it and she leaves. The human body just found a way to protect the host and took it to something else, like a cancer. But the thing about her cancer is that she delivered it. I want to finish this. I don't want to carry it into a new day, you know. Play 3,000.
Congratulations, comrades. You are the last of 3,828 men.
Ah, wow. Can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. You survived. Oh, is this a memory? It's a memory. Because that's her husband. What's going on? Is this 86 before the explosion?
This little problem we have with the safety test. Naturally, they'll put me in charge once I would like to be considered. Approval, we're ready to continue lowering power to...
You can't read a fucking face. Can't lower power any further, not for another 10 hours.
And all hell broke loose. You know? I feel weak.
You went to the doctor yesterday. How is your health? A Soviet scientist who tells the truth. We have you to thank for that, and we intend...
Kachatov Institute. You gave us assurances.
No. Oh, is this what happened? And he started recording. Oh, wow.
Take a train?
Yes, I took a train.
Why are you here?
Do you believe him?
No.
Acknowledging the problem means admitting that they lied.
Are you sure this house isn't bugged? Girl, be careful.
You're going to convince a jury. Insist on reform.
They will shoot me.
Until your last breath.
This session of court is now open. Indictments. Viktor Brukhanov. In a nuclear disaster on April 26, 1986.
Began with, of all things, a safety test. As a result of finishing the work before the end of the year, but the work was not finished. A series of pumps here and here, so that a constant... What if a power plant has no power? All backup generators here. So, could keep the pumps working long enough to bridge. Was April 26, 1986.
To understand what happened that night, we have to go. By 2 in the afternoon, the reactor has been lowered. But before they can proceed, at midnight, there's a shift change.
It's just a little boy. He's got more hair on his face than on his balls.
Nearly. Something about a test.
This man, that's the one that carried one of them out. The one that was in the sitting down.
You know the test they're supposed to run? It's fine. We take it down to 700, hold it there. We'll do it together. Just looking at you do, and then, well, there's a lot of things crossed out. Right. Thank you.
To ask that you all know what you're doing.
Well, yes, that's...
I haven't reviewed. We only just found out. Switch the turbine off.
It's okay, I'm with you.
I want you to think of Yuri Gagarin. I want you to imagine that all he has is a list of instructions. The night shift had not been trained to perform the experiment that Leonid Toptonov was
5 years old. That's what I was saying. 25 years old. How much experience? Exactly what I'm thinking. Ulana, we're saying the same thing.
Comrade Legasov.
You don't need to be a nuclear scientist to understand what happened at Chernobyl. All the operators do is maintain balance. Or on control rods. They reduce a third factor to consider, water. It means that for this, the rise in temperature reduces it. Xenon reduces reactivity. The xenon did not burn away.
Easy now. Take it down.
You're procrastinating. Come get me when these old women are ready.
Okay, very slow now.
I didn't move any rods there.
582. That's why they now went to press the if something 5232 and then it exploded. The AZ5 button. Sorry?
Did everything right. I think that maybe the core is poisoned. We'll go to global. Leonid.
That's when he pressed that thing.
What did you do?
118.
I did what you said. I switched. Look at it!
I don't understand.
Fucking amateurs, you stalled the reactor. How the fuck did you get this job? You're gonna tell me that you did everything right again, you incompetent ass.
So you fix it. Fix it now. Is it to shout? Do you know what to do yourself?
No, we're doing the test tonight. Raise power to 700.
We can't raise the power. I won't do it. It isn't safe.
Okay.
I would like you to record your command.
Right. Record your command. Record it.
I wasn't
I
even
would like
there.
you to recall.
I wasn't in the room when they raised the power.
If you weren't in the room, then where were
Okay,
you?
safe.
No, Comrade Dyatlov, you were in the room. You ordered them to raise the power. This is a fact.
I'm sure.
Over.
Not really.
Stalin forced the Poles out. Soaked in blood, but they didn't care. No one ever.
Well, it's time.
I know you told me and I believed you. Do you remember that morning when I first called you? I'm an inconsequential someday I would matter, but I didn't. I just stood next to people who did.
There are other scientists like me. Any one of them could have done what I did. But you, everything we asked for, everything we needed.
Nature we have.
Men, material, lunar rovers. They heard me, but they listened to you. They mistakenly sent the one good man.
Oh, see a caterpillar on this one. See how angry he was when the Germans sent them that robot that could only withstand 2,000 estrogen or something like that. He was so mad. Life, right? The living. It's so touching. My hope is dying.
There's no way to turn back. They do not. To make matters worse, the only way to safely raise power from this state is to do it very, very slowly over the course of 24 hours. Begin pulling control rods out. And Toptonov completely withdrew 205. Remember, control rods are the brakes on this car. The xenon poisoning is so strong. It's 1 in the morning. The test is minutes away.
I'm sorry. This is all we can get.
Stelyarchuk, let's get ready. Switch on pump 4.
No, wait a second.
It's enough. I know what I'm doing. Stelyarchuk. Go help him. Get it up as best you can.
We should stop.
Problem they were facing was not solvable, but Dyatlov didn't care. All he wanted to do was report a completed test. 1:22 a.m. Yuvchenko, a mechanical engineer, high above the 1,000-ton steel reactor. None of them had been told about the test. Based on the absence of sufficient control rods, the computer is recommending that the reactor be shut down.
The computer is recommending. Hey.
Well, of course, it's Kirschenbaum when you're ready.
1:23 and 4 seconds. Every decision, they have pulled this reactor back like a slingshot, further than anyone has ever pulled. Now the test begins. The pumps are less than a second, reactivity increases. Steam increases reactivity. There's nothing left to stop it. That button is called AZ5. The reaction is stopped. Dead.
You're waiting for Legasov. Tell your lie. Already given it away. You said before. There was no liar.
We've heard enough for today.
I haven't finished.
We will resume tomorrow.
Finish.
Dyatlov broke every rule we have. These things believing there was a failsafe. AZ5. The shutdown system had a fatal flaw.
Come on.
At 1:23:40, Akimov engages AZ5.
And there was an explosion.
The tips are made of graphite. Same reason, we are the only nation that builds. It's cheaper. Every last molecule of liquid water, control rods in those channels can move no further. Down on the enormous steel lid of the reactor and are jumping up and down. He runs to. We only know the final reading. went beyond 33,000. 345 explosion. In the instant, the chain of disaster is now complete.
That's why when he was walking through the corridor and he looked out and saw those things on the floor, he could not believe. Not believe.
The shutdown button could act as a detonator. Testimony in Vienna was a lie. Orders from the KGB ground. We're on dangerous ground right now. But every lie we tell incurs a debt to the truth. Sooner or later, that debt is paid.
And sometimes other people, the innocent, pay for things
That is how an RBMK reactor core explodes.
People that died. KGB guy. Whatever. Don't cry. Don't be afraid. In cases like this, people will be grateful they either have no wife, no children, no family, nobody that they can threaten you with. You know? So it's almost like you're telling them, do your worst. It is what it is. It's true. Do your worst. What do you want to do to me?
Do you know what your father did there?
Yes.
Wow.
You're one of us. You're not brave.
In a just world, I'd be shot for my life.
What will it matter? Why?
It would be embarrassing to kill you now. You keep your credit for the things you have done. Would you be in a play in this? Chose this moment to lie. With either one of them ever again. It will be exceedingly hard to know that you ever lived at all. Why were all that's perfect?
That's what's so good.
They should put that on our money.
Here. That's what got us here. That's what got us here. I feel. See them looking. Yeah.
Soviet or not, whether we choose to or not. And this, at last, is the gift of Chernobyl.
Took in the aftermath of his death, Soviet by dozens of scientists who worked tirelessly along him at Chernobyl. Some spoke out. The character of Lena Kyomok was created to represent them, to honor their dedication. 4 years and 4 months after he was men who saw, let me say that over 600 people kept no official record of their of the collapse of the Soviet new safe containment among children. Post Chernobyl is 31 in memory of all who suffered and sacrificed. Thank you so much for sharing this with me, Stephanie. This was an education, and I'm glad I got to watch this. I'm so happy. Like, I'm not happy about what happened, but I'm happy I get to watch it. I get to tell my children about it, and hopefully they'll be inspired to watch this and tell their own children about it, because these men should not be forgotten. The men, the women, the children, the incident should never be forgotten. They should not be forgotten at all. At all. What a painful, sad way. Lies. Those 2 pages that were ripped apart could have done so much. Listening to her, even if that guy, let's even assume that he was an arrogant man, Dyatlov, and he didn't listen, and he didn't want to listen. If he had seen those 2 pages and known that this had happened several times before in 19, he might not have moved forward, because he always felt that there was, as soon as he pressed that easy, everything will be fine. His arrogance pushed him. But the other ones who were fearful said, let's not even go. Let's not even trigger it. Let's not cause the spark. And then we're left with how to put out the fire. That's it. Thank you so much. What a beautiful story. And